Microphone checker, microphone checker, microphone checker, microphone checker, microphone checker, microphone checker. Itching for a scratch. It's a penicillin match. Itching for a scratch. Itching, itching, itching for a scratch. So I left the doc. Tears, tears, falling like the rain. Tears, tears, another heart tear. Another's a house, you got the key. To take me where I wanna be. Open up and let me into your heart. Ooh, just look and you'll see. Tender love, love so tender, holding me close to you. Baby, I surrender. Candles, they light the dark. Now I see how lovely the feelings are. The tender love you give it to me.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Stevie G. This is Kyle, and we are the Force MDs. That's right, you got the legendary Force MDs on Mic Check Media Radio.
Hey, yo, what up, Mic Check fam? This your man, Kedrick. We're doing it again, man. Another edition of the Pioneers of Hip Hop. Today, we got the legendary Stevie D and Kyle of the Force MDs. What's good, brothers?
Hey, what's going on, good brother?
Hey, man.
How you doing there?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. How you guys doing?
Yeah, we're doing good, man. It's a pleasure to be here, brother. And, we're glad to be here on the show. We're sitting here, eating and rapping, man.
Hey, no doubt, man. First, I'd like to say, man, thank you guys for, just taking the time out to, talk to us and grant us the interview, man, on Mic Check Media. We appreciate it. On behalf of Carol and myself, we definitely say thank you.
Okay. Yeah, man.
So now just going into the group's history, and that's one of the things that we like to do, is for the fans who might not know, could you guys give us a brief history of the Force MDs and how everything came about?
Okay, I'll break that down to Stevie. We all started out in Staten Island, New York. That's pretty much called like the forgotten borough of New York City. And we was a group just on the merge, like to kind of make a name ourselves to get Staten Island known. So we did various talent shows out here in Staten Island and won a lot. And the key combinations when we started riding the Staten Island Ferry. You see somebody singing on the Staten Island Ferry. We had a guitar kid started making a lot of money, so we got on Staten Island Ferry and said, hey, let's try to make some money like he is. So we started singing, like mimicking a lot of our favorite artists, Jackson, Stevie Wonder, Elvis Presley, doing that. And people on the ferry boat, fell into a frenzy, like, yo, who are these guys, man? We had a hat out and started making money. So that was a big hustle of ours back then, singing on the Staten Island Ferry to make money so we didn't have to work. So our motive was, if you're broke, let's hit the boat. We always go on the Staten Island Ferry to make money. And one day we bumped into a disc jockey that was on the radio out in New York City, like one of the number one guys. His name was Mr. Magic. He did a rapper.
Legendary.
Yes, legendary Mr. Magic. He's seen us performing on the Staten Island Ferry one day. He says, hey, man, you guys sound good. These guys really need to go. I got a record company you guys to check out. They named Tommy Boy Records. I want you to audition for them. So what we did is we all went to the Tommy Boy audition. We auditioned for him, and then he signed us on the spot. Just by singing a cappella, he signed us on the spot.
Wow.
That's how the whole thing started. And we started recording on his label and started making records like Let Me Love You, Give Me a Girl, Cheers, and Tender Love, and all these songs. And they became household classics to a lot of people. And I'm very proud of that.
Yeah, no doubt. Now, who were the members of the group? I mean, I know we got Stevie D and Khalil. Now, who were the other members that were part of the Force MDs at the time?
At the time when we started, well, the members were, the members were Jesse D, brother TC, Mercury, Trisco, and me, Stevie D. It was 5 of us that started off. You know, Khalil was in the group. He left and came back. We always been in the group at the beginning. So we started off with the 5 of us, and we had a DJ named Dr. Rock who also came for a little while, but he left. But the 5 of us recorded a lot of the earlier songs, and you know, it was like we were mainly a family-orientated group because me, Khalil, and TC are brothers. Jesse D's our uncle. So, you know, we kind of, you know, we have a family group, and Mercury's like a second cousin to us. We have family relations, and Trisco's just a real tight friend of ours. And that was the 5 of us started off, and of course, we had tragedies.
Right.
TC, Mercury, they passed away, and we kept the group continued on. So me, Khalil, Jesse, and Trisco kept the group alive, and then Trisco and Jesse went solo. So right now it's me, Khalil, and Damon, who's a new member to be a new addition to the group that fits in very well, and who definitely completes us, still keeping the same sound that we did even in the past. We still sound the same, and that's a blessing from God that we, by us being related, we keeping the same sound and vibe, when we perform.
Yeah, no doubt, man. That's definitely, a testament, because a lot of groups can't say that they have 30 years in the game and, still going strong. So, man, definitely I hats off to you, man, for your legacy and continuing on.
Real.
So now, as far as when you guys first got started, I mean, I had heard, history that you guys used to battle rap as well.
Yeah, that's a good question, because as the group that I told you earlier, singing in the boat, that group
right.
that we singing in the boat, our name wasn't Force MDs at the time. Our name was called the Fantastic LD. Now me, Stevie D, I rapped also on the side with Mercury, who's one of the members of the Force MDs. He was called the Force MCs at first. We had a DJ, what I just mentioned earlier, as a DJ came along. His name is Dr. Rock and the Force MCs. So we was like the first rap group that really broke the mark in Staten Island also. No rap groups from Staten Island ever went to Manhattan, Harlem, the Bronx, to go out and rap. And we were the first one to break that barrier. So when we got discovered on the ferry, we just, combined both groups at one time. And since our name was Force MCs as rappers and LBs as singers, we just put both groups, just put both names together and called ourselves Force MDs. The MDs from the LBs called ourselves Force MDs. That stands for musical diversity. We're very versatile in our music, our singing, and we rap. We do it all in one bundle.
Man, it's a package deal, man. You guys set the trend for a lot of the groups that are here today that kind of do the same thing, that do the singing as well as the rap.
Yeah, we was definitely the trendsetters and front runners of the whole R&B hip hop sound. So, Let Me Love You, Itching for a Scratch, and all these songs, and it just definitely opened the doors for a lot of the groups that came after us. Boys and Men, Jodeci, all these. Even Guy came after us. So, us and New Edition was like the first 2 groups that was really out there doing a lot of stuff. Then Levert, came on later on, and it was, so we definitely set a trend, and we're known for that. Definitely in the New York area, known as the first group that combined R&B and hip hop, and it's actually the encyclopedia also. So it's a good thing, man. We just try to keep it, keep it humble, man.
Oh yeah, definitely, no doubt. And you guys had a chance to be featured in the movie Rapping.
Yeah, the movie Rapping, yeah, man.
Yeah.
We actually had a couple of auditions for that. Kumo D, a lot of other rappers too that got auditioned for that, but they seen something different in us. They seen the Itching for a Scratch hell of characters, the Michael Jackson, the James Brown.
Yeah.
They seen that and they said that's something different. Even though in the movie they looked at Mario Van Peebles as a great rapper, we was like, all right, those guys can leave. But hey, we had to swallow that, like, for real? Like,
Wow.
Real stuff, but it was good, man. It was an opportunity for us that we really appreciated. Seeing ourselves on the big screen, and it was really big to us at the time. We told everybody we in the movie, but hey, no offense to Mario, none. The movie wasn't that great, but we just appreciate we thankful to be in the movie.
well, I grew up around, I'm a 70s baby, so when that movie came out at the time, maybe if I look back at it now, I might think, well, hey, it wasn't the best, but back then, I mean, you had break-ins and then rapping come along and, B Street and all that. I mean, it was a great movie to us then. I mean, and then that's when we, some of us first heard Itching for a Scratch, and we went crazy when that came out.
Exactly, and Ice-T, that's we first met Ice-T at. He was in the movie also, and that's the first we became close relationship with Ice-T. So that's a movie he don't like to mention too much. Like, hey, first I was in that movie. Let's take New Jack City before rapping in a minute. Like,
no doubt.
Like I said, it's definitely it's a blessing and an opportunity. You're right, and you're definitely right, sir. That definitely skyrocket Itching for a Scratch is the song, because that song blew up around the nation after people seen the movie, and they got a visual of it, and we put the visual on the video also, so that gave everybody a visual of the song. And wow, that was a sleeper. We didn't expect that song to do what it did, but it did, and we're really thankful for it.
Hey, no doubt, man, and thank God for stuff like that. I mean, to put you in a position to skyrocket and stuff like that. So I mean, it might not have been the best movie, but it was a good thing for the Force MD.
Yeah, and and plus, since we on the movie subject, I know you probably gonna get to it, but that happened with us for Tender Love also, Tender Love, because we was the first group they asked first to get in the movie Crush Groove, perform it.
Okay.
Knowing that we were like a hip hop R&B group, but they chose New Edition over at the time because they was a young teen group like the Jackson 5, and they felt they could put a lot of more seats in from their teenage fans to come see it more. So what they did with us is that they it hurted us, but it was a gift and a curse. We didn't get in the movie, but they did ask us to do the soundtrack, and the song happened to be Tender Love, and that's the biggest song on the soundtrack.
Yes.
Flew to orbit, with the orbit. So we was like, hey, man, we didn't lose that all.
No, you actually won. You won with that, because I mean, Tender Love. I mean, you got to think about it, man. It's, I mean, probably one of the biggest joints. I mean, and still, I mean, all the people that's remade it. How does it feel to hear it when other people remake Tender Love, man?
Yeah, it's really crazy. I know people got to hear this. We was in the studio recording the song. It's real simple and real as piano, and but Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam guaranteed that it was gonna be a smash hit. One of the guys saying, one of the guys in the group, I ain't gonna say his name, but he said, man, these drums, man, I gotta have drums. they stuck. Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam stuck with their guns. Man, it's good just like it is without drums. It's good. And they was going back and forth. So they said, I guarantee it's gonna be a hit. And hey, we didn't look back after that. He said they was right. They said it. It's one of our biggest records, a classic, and we thankful for that too, man. We had and we went out there and did that with them. Wish we did more songs with them though, in the future, but it's okay. As long as we got a classic out of them, we ain't mad.
Man, y'all got more than one classic, man. Y'all got a few classics, man.
Definitely.
Definitely a few classics.
Yeah, man. That was the biggest crossover.
Right.
It's like a lot of our songs, like Tears, Love Is the House, all big top 10 records. The people to the classics, but Tender Love crosses over pop. That was our only big crossover pop song that really you hear elevators, you're in an elevator, and the supermarket just comes on out of nowhere, yo.
It comes on, yeah.
People wouldn't believe it. Stella Cash was people wouldn't believe that's our song is playing right now,
Man, yeah, that's good, man, that you guys could, get a hit like that stand the test of time. I mean, it's going to be around forever. That's a timeless hit. And that's what, groups hope to get.
Yeah. Just never know.
Well, no, you never know, man. And then, you couldn't go wrong with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, man, as hit makers behind you.
Oh, man, couldn't go wrong. He's chasing after Babyface. You couldn't catch him, though. Bobby caught him first. I got him. Ain't nobody get him.
Man, that was it, huh?
I know he could have threw us one. Hey.
Hey. Yeah. So let's talk about this year being 2015, man. You guys got a big 30th anniversary coming up. Let's talk about some of the events that is going to be taking place for you guys and where it's going to be taking place at.
This is Kyle Lil talking. It's about the 30th anniversary.
30th. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's going to be at BB King's. It's in Midtown, New York. We're going to have a lot of different artists come, but we're going to basically have a live band. And we're going to basically have a live concert and basically have a party and just celebrating our contribution to the music. And we got a lot of people coming out. We got different media. As a matter of fact, we're going to be shooting Unsung in a couple of weeks. But Unsung is going to be coming out. And we got a documentary that's called The Force Movies Relive that's coming out. And we got, we got a European tour that's being put together right now, and we've been doing a lot of the Tom Joyner cruises and reunions and the casinos and stuff like that. We've been keeping ourselves busy, and we pretty much just looking to keep doing what we do, what we love to do, and just keeping ourselves relevant as much as possible.
Okay, yeah, no doubt, and You guys have been releasing some new music. I know I did hear 1-2 Step with Chubb Rock, which was phenomenal. I thought. I mean, a great joint.
Yeah, we 1-2 Step. We got an EP that's just we wrapping up right now, and we have a Force MD's Music Academy that we really proud about. The Force MD Music Academy just teaching all the different facets of the industry, all the different new models of the industry, and pretty much setting up a blueprint for success for people that's pretty much looking to get into the business right now, because it's a whole new business from the business that we know of when we first got into the business. And we got a play. The play is called The Legends of the Forgotten Barrel. It just came out. We sold out twice in Connecticut and New Haven, Connecticut with it. And we planning to take it across the country. And The Legends of the Forgotten Barrel is a play about the life of Force MD. Okay.
Well, yeah, man, definitely. You guys got a lot of stuff on the horizon going on. So, man, definitely hats off to you, man. And, congratulations for, being able to stay busy, man, and continue on and get success.
Yeah, the whole, the thing is pretty much, this is what we love to do. Everybody's got a gift, and this is our gift, pretty much, to entertain artists, being creative, and this is what we like to do. So this is what we're doing. We got a little ventures going on, but at the same time, this is something we really want to do, especially with the Music Academy. That's something, we just, take great pride in being able to, to see the look in people's eyes when they start to put 2 and 2 together that, it's a business. It ain't no 2-year business. It may take you 10 years to get in the business to really get yourself situated. But at the end of the day, you know how to create revenue in the business. You know what I mean? Not just being in the business. You know how to create revenue in the business, whether you're on an independent or you're on a major label. And you know how to market yourself. These things that we didn't know, nobody was there to really teach us about. Things we had to learn through a lot of trial and error,
Okay, yeah, no doubt. So now how can anybody that, would definitely hear the interview, or just how could, even with us, we want to definitely put it on our website as well. How could they be part of the Academy?
Yeah, they can just go to Force MD's Music Academy .com. ForceMDsMusicAcademy.com. Yeah,
definitely. Well, we definitely, and that's a great thing, man, to be able to give back and to teach, because that's a lot of times we hear that from different artists that when they got into the business they didn't have anybody to teach them certain things, and it's great that you guys are giving back and teaching the youth that are coming up who are trying to get into this business the right way to do it and to be successful at it. So definitely that's a good thing.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, man, we pretty much feel, man, it's about, it's about just keeping music alive, man. It's just, it's something about music that a lot of people don't know. Music is something that, to just bring you to different heights of just, greatness, feeling good. It's something about music. It's an art. It's something that a lot of people, it's magic in there. It's power and magic in there. Being creative and being able to, use your gifts and the God-given, ability that we got to make people feel good. Because, a lot of people go through different things throughout their life and stuff like that. And just be able to change their state of being from one, of being down to up, or just up, raising a vibration up. That's how I'm gonna put it, raising a vibration up. You know what I mean?
Wow. Hey, well, that's, you guys are really doing a great thing, man, and, keeping music alive and also being able to help others. Now, one question that I did want to ask you, we talked about a lot of Force MD's records, man, and a lot of them, that we all love. One that was particular that was my favorite, man, and one that I don't think gets the, the shine that I think it should, man. That was the Force MDs Meet the Fat Boys, man. How did you guys hook up with the Fat Boys to do that joint, and just how was it making the record with them?
Yeah, that was crazy. The Force MDs with Fat Boys. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That was an experience, man. We was in the studio, man. They ordered 10 pizza pies, man. They ate 2.
How did y'all get the record done, man, if they were doing all that eating?
Yeah, man, that they had us laughing the whole time. It's hard to speak to them. They had us laughing the whole time, man. But it was good, man. We had a great time doing it, man. We just came out of nowhere with that. We just freestyled a lot on that, and that was a good record for us, man. It wasn't that many collabos back then, so we did some early collabos that people didn't do. A lot of R&B groups and hip hop groups do collabos that much back there. So we set trends on a lot of things, man.
Yeah, y'all did. Y'all set a lot of trends with that one, man. And nobody ever knew this except for people who went to school with me, man. I remember, man, I was like in 4th or 5th grade, and me and these other cats, man, we did that in a talent show, man. The Force MDs Meet the Fat Boys.
Oh yeah.
So that was a lot of fun, man, for us, man, to be able to do that, man. Like I said, we loved you guys as a group still to this day, man. So, like I said, you never know who you reach out, you can touch when you make those type of songs and those type of joints.
Yeah, it's crazy. I actually seen one of the Fat Boys recently, Cool Rock Ski, man. He ain't Fat Boys no more, man.
Yeah, I saw that, man. I saw he's lost all that weight, man. He's kind of in the powerlifting, lifting weights now. So I heard he's cut now.
Yeah, he's diesel now. He stays fit, man. He'll eat pizza with no cheese. No cheese, man.
Pizza with no cheese.
Yeah, man.
Hey, so how can the fans reach out to you guys on social media? Where can they find the music if they're trying to find the new music as well as previous music?
All right, Carlos going to give you social media. Yeah, so the website is officialforcemds.com. Facebook is at ForceMDs, Twitter is at ForceMDs, and Instagram is at ForceMDs.
Definitely, no doubt. Now, the new music that you got coming out, is that featured out on iTunes, or how can the fans get a hold of the music?
Well, we right now, the good thing right now that we're excited about, we got a lot of different platforms where you're going to be able to put the music out right now. Right now, we're at the phase we mixing it and mastering right now. We got a couple of outlets we're going to put it out. So, of course, it's going to be on all the distribution outlets, you know what I mean? But we got a different, couple of labels that want to put it out, and we're just going to put it out,
Hey, no doubt. We definitely going to look forward to it, man.
But don't forget, like I said, man, the documentary we got called Force MDs We Live, man. That's right. We was down in Atlanta a couple of years ago, and we got like 3 standing ovations. We went to Miami, what you call it's a raw documentary of Force MDs. It just gives you like the whole 1-2s of. It's like, for example, like not just being the first people to combine the R&B and hip hop, and it's like even like the beatbox, like before Dougie Fresh, Jesse was doing the beatbox, you know what I mean? And it's like you want to see all these different elements that was brought to the game, man. That a lot of people was really going to be surprised to hear. But like I said, that's the whole thing about telling the story, because somebody can tell it like yourself,
That's right, man, no doubt. So definitely we want to encourage all the fans to definitely check out the websites and definitely, get ready to cop that documentary. I mean, that's a lot of history there that, a lot of people don't know about, and it's great to hear about. I mean, just like some of the stuff we talked about earlier in the interview, I didn't know about myself. So it's always great to hear it and to be able to just learn your history, man, and know the history behind the groups. And, I mean, you might learn a thing or two, definitely.
Yeah, 'cause everybody got a story, man. It's just good to have one to tell.
Oh, yeah, and you guys' story is continuing. That's the great thing about it. You guys are still in the business 30 years, so we want to get the fans. If you're going to be in New York, definitely check out the 30th anniversary show.
Yeah,
and
definitely. Okay, I'm sorry, what you going to say?
Oh, no, I'm just going to say, man, we hope to get you guys to Atlanta soon, definitely.
Okay. Yeah, well, yeah, we definitely looking to get out there too, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so,
Well,
so what you about to say?
Oh, no, I was just going to say, man, we wanted to, just thank you guys once again for taking the time out to interview with us, and definitely want to wish you guys much continued success, man, and, carry on in the tradition of the Force MDs.
Hey, brother, it was a pleasure talking to you, man, and we wish much success for you and your business and your company and what you're doing. Just, spreading, information, which is important, man. Information is power. And a lot of people will learn from each other's history and story, and you're on the front line right now, doing it. So, brother,
hey, well, definitely.
I wish you much success, man, and may God, keep His blessings and hands over you as well.
Well, definitely thank you, Stevie D and Khalil. It's your man, Kedrick, Mike Check Media. You heard it first. We signing off. Peace.
Microphone check, microphone check up, microphone check, microphone check up, microphone check, microphone check up, microphone check up. Riggedy row, give me the gag